That's just what I do. Hey,
20-year-old dancer Will Soares is a member of the Hawaii dance crew Hype 50. What many people probably don't know is that he's Chamorro and that he left Guam for Hawaii when he was only 4 years old. And now after 16 long years, Will is back on island preparing a group of dancers.
I'm here to teach the travel group for Talent Box. They're going to be going to Hawaii to compete in World of Dance Hawaii, which is a big dance competition in the dance community. So they hired me to prepare them to get ready to compete, battle ready.
So, focus. If it's 5, you can bet I'll roll it.
Now, if he looks familiar, it's because he, along with Hype 50, competed in Season 5 of MTV's America's Best Dance Crew. Will says the show was an emotionally charged experience.
Hardest, saddest, most exciting dance experience of my life. It's probably why I get to do all these things, like come to Guam and stuff, so I'm really thankful that I got to do that.
He remembers the moment he fell in love with dance.
I was never really into sports. I mean, I paddled, but that's about it. So one day I just decided I want to dance, and luckily the first company I heard about in Hawaii was Hyper Squad, where Hype 50 was from. So I just called, took a class, and ended up falling in love.
6 years later, Will is still part of Hyper Squad, a group he says is like his family.
It's going to sound cheesy, but it really is my crew, my family, my family for supporting me in dance, and then my crew, because we have this thing where we like to keep pushing each other to get better. So if I need inspiration, I just look around the studio I'm from, and there's someone, if it's a 6-year-old or a 27-year-old, somebody's there to inspire me.
Hype 50 is definitely a group that is determined, having auditioned 2 times before finally making the cut.
I'm actually not a part of the original crew because MTV has an age requirement, which is 18, so the first crew I wasn't a part of because I was not 18 yet. But yes, we auditioned 2 times after that. So our third time the charm. We made it onto the show.
He says that the most difficult challenge during the competition was the week that Hype 50 was eliminated, in which they had to learn 2 routines. But he says the one he enjoyed was the Britney Spears challenge.
They really threw us a curveball. They're like, no, we want you to dance with a pole, but we can't give you a pole to practice with. We can't buy you a pole for the episodes. You have to make your own pole. So we're like, how do you do that? But luckily we have a member that's really flexible, and we figured it out.
Of course, being part of ABDC has afforded Will many opportunities, which he does not take for granted.
Every day I wake up and I'm like, I'm so thankful I get to do this, because, before the show, it's kind of, you don't get paid for it, you don't do anything, and so it's really out of your passion and to stick with it, and then finally now I get to travel and get to get paid, and people want to see me dance, So it's everything. Every time I get an opportunity to travel or get on stage, I'm really thankful for that.
What makes this gig sweeter is that he's going to be here for 2 months.
On Saturdays, I have a master class, which anybody can take. It's from 5:30 to 7 o'clock. So yeah, Saturdays, 5:30 to 7. Hope to see everybody there. And then also, I'm helping just promote everything. I know Talent Box has a 2K, 5K masquerade run on October 22nd, so I'm looking forward to that. And they wanted to keep me here long enough to be there for the next weekend, which is their big Halloween festival carnival, so I'm excited for that.
Will hopes to get in touch with his roots, visiting family he hasn't met, and taking in all the cultural sights and sounds. He says he's really nervous meeting relatives he may not remember, but he is overall excited and anxious. As for what piece of advice he could offer the aspiring dancers on Guam?
My biggest advice, just stay passionate, just remember why you're doing it. Don't do it necessarily for the fame, the money, but do it because you love it. And if you can continue to do that, truthfully, people will notice, and always put your 110%.